How's it going today, fellas and ladies? If anybody's listening to this lady-wise. Oh, man. It's been a week. It's been a week. Man, all I do is work. I know that you have to work to live. But jeez, man. I'm working 6 days. Trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to run. Man, it's just, I don't even know how to deal with life sometimes. I really don't, but does anybody really have it figured out, like, to the T? Do you ever get to a point where you can figure it out? And I'm not talking about tea, like sweet tea. Man, sweet tea. Oh, man, I feel kind of rusty because I missed a week, of course. Man, I'm not happy about it. Just, man, time is just going. Oh my God, time is moving, time is grooving. What we doing, where we going. I don't know what I'm saying, where am I going? What do I do now? Yeah, I'm just only dancing. This is the only dance move I know. So, man, I've been running my ass off this month. The gym opens up Monday, June 1st. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready to get back in the gym. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to what I was doing before. You remember, before the virus came about, before the virus entertained our thoughts, I was going to do 50 miles a month plus workout. I'm going to go back to that now. But this month, so far, last month I got 116 miles in running. This month I'm at 112. So I have to run 8 miles tomorrow, which is a piece of cake because on Sundays I run 8 miles. So I kind of did the math. Last Sunday I had a lot of family stuff going on, so I only got in 3 miles. So I had a lot to do and only have one day off. I mean, I know. It's an excuse. I know. Excuses are the bricks that build a house of failure. I know that, D. I know that. Man, but I've been running. Yesterday, I got up at 5 in the morning, went and ran 5 miles, went to work, ran 5 miles afterwards just to catch up, just so I could be at 8 miles for Sunday, the last day of the run. And then next month, I'm going to 50. I'm going back to 50, I hope. Because I'm going back, I'm going to go to the gym, go to the gym. I think what I'm going to do is, to save some time, I'm going to run 2 days a week and lift 3 days a week and see how that goes for first. I might do 5 days a week working out for like a month to get back in the routine. Then I might cut it down to 3 days and run 2 days. That's what I'm going to do. Something along the lines of that. But in my life, do y'all remember? Y'all don't remember, but I did a video on Instagram about signing up for a contest, a 24-hour. I think I talked about it. A 24-hour challenge to watch crime TV. It's like, that's it. I got it in the bag. Then I did the video and all that. Did my submission and all that. And I submitted it, right? That's what I just said. So I did that. Where am I going with this? I submitted my video, right? And at first I was like, oh, they just left me on red. You know how baby girl, you talking to a girl, you think you're the one. You're like, I got this in the back. You got that confidence in you. You're like, they showed you a sign. You just knew this is for me. This one is for me. And then it doesn't work out like that. Week went by and I thought they left me on red, or I thought, like, they just didn't see it. They had the nerve to come back to me. They came back to my inbox, sent me an email. Not only did they not pick me, not only was I not good enough to be graced with 24 hours of crime TV, but they told me they had 70,000 options. Now just think about a very attractive woman, and also intelligent, just has her life together, doing her thing. Think about all the options that she has, and think about if she not only just, you thought she left you on red, but she came back to you and told you that you weren't the best option, and then told you of course did not get picked, and then told you of course that you were competing with 70 Sorry, I just brushed my teeth. That's why I just said 70,000 other people. Or I guess 69,999 other people. Man, you could have left me on red. You could have left me on. Is it because I didn't say your name in the video of your company? Because I don't really know what the name of the company is, to be honest with you. And now I don't care. And y'all gave me would y'all give me a month of free television of your crime shows? What am I going to do with that? And I know how that works. If I sign up for the month, then they're going to hook me in, be like, okay, now you're paying $25 a month until you, because they say you'd sign up for a month, but you have to cancel it within a month, or they're going to charge you for the first month after that first month of free is up. And then at that point, you might just forget, and then you're just like, why did $30 go out of my bank account? What happened there? And then you're just stuck in the loop. So y'all can take that funky free month of crime TV. That's why I like ID channel. That's probably why you're mad, because I said I watch ID channel. I get it, but maybe that's just my ego saying all this because you didn't pick me. Because I really wish you would have picked me, because that would have been real nice, like to have me picked. Oh, dude, I had it set. I had a GoPro. Well, it's a NoPro, because it was $30, and I was going to use that to set it up. I was going to blog. I'm not a blogger, but I was about to blog it up. I was like, let's do this. And then I'm hurt. I am hurt. And if you're watching this, how are you? If you're listening to this, how are you? You driving? Huh? Dude, I'm so ready. I hope my buddy Cody still wants to start this podcast. Oh, and the podcast I did last time, like 2 weeks ago with Martino, was fun. I really like having guests. I wish I could have had him in person. I believe one day we'll get it to where he can be here in person. And then we're just going to do it, man. 2020 has been the worst year. Has it not? There's been some bad years. I mean, I'm talking about in my lifetime, okay? I know there's been some history, not so good history. There's been some things to go on. But I can't say that 2020 has been the worst year. It's up there, okay? It's up there. It's like 5th or 6th. But, dude, if 2020 was in the NBA draft, it'd be a first-round bust. It'd be like, oh, we're getting him. We're going to trade up to get him. And then they trade up to get this player, to trade up to get 2020, and 2020 is a mad bust. Gave him a good couple months, 3 months in, we was like, this is awesome, hey, 2020's lit. And then month 4, jumper wasn't sinking, layups just hitting the rim on the layups instead of the backboard, and it's just like, man, what do you do? You're hitting the bottom of the rim on a layup? First of all, why are you laying it up? First round draft pick's supposed to be out here dunking unless you're point guard and too short. But you got to have handles and passes. At this point, 2020, I'm putting you in the top 10 years of bust. Pause. But 2020. If you were a person, we need to sit down and have a conversation, man. What are you doing here? What are you doing? You really just. It's just like 2019 was all right. It was cool. It was doing its thing. 2020 walked in. It was like took over the relationship and just kind of it's like wife swap. You know how a wife gets swapped and she just goes to a different household with a different husband and it finds out this ain't so fun over here. This ain't so fun. These sheets ain't silk. This is a high thread count cotton. I have no clue what sheets, cotton or thread is and all that. When people say it's a high thread count, it's like, what the fuck does that mean? That means they got a lot of work to put this thing together. A lot of people lining up some needles in this thing. I don't even know. I'm rusty, okay, you guys. I'm rusty this week. Oh man, I'm really glad. I feel good today. I ran 6 miles today. Let me tell you something. Fellas, about running. If you're thinking about running, I think it's good for you if you hate it. If you like running, I think you should do something that you don't enjoy. I think that's where, because every time I look, listen, guys, I'm not a doctor. You can look at me and say, hey, he's not a doctor. But hey, listen, if you like, I'm pretty sure after I run 6 miles, I get the same feeling. Excuse me, sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I just had some sweet tea, okay? But where's I going? Oh, after I run like 6 miles, dude, I swear to you, it's like having like 3 beers. Like 3 beers, not too many. It's not like I don't feel drunk or anything, but it's that same like that confidence builder where I'm like dancing in the car by myself, you know, I'm like doing my own thing. Like, so what? She ain't texting me back. Fuck her. Can I say that for it on here? You know. Dude, I think I'm gonna be famous in Ireland and Australia. What? Also, the analytical part of like Anchor and all that, I don't really understand because like 4 people listen to my show, and I'm pretty sure I'm like 2 of them just to see. Because I listen back just to be like, hey, dude, we could really. I analyze it, right? Because I'm like, okay, you're slurring your words. You sound like you had 3 beers when you did this podcast, and I just want to like have keep it in my mind. Hey, man, we could speak better. You know, we could do a lot better. And then I'm like, and then my buddy Cody listens, so that's 2. And then like, there's like 1 person from Ireland and 1 person from Australia listening. How y'all doing, mate? I don't really know what Irish people say. Like, you know, like, give me another whiskey, please. How you? I hope that's not like offensive or anything. I don't want to offend anybody, but if you're really listening from Ireland, that's crazy. I wonder if it's just like another friend that just has their IP address, like location based in Ireland or Australia. Like, you know, like, dude, if I was a porn star, this is a joke for you guys, for you Australians. If I was a porn star, my porn name would be Kangaroo Sack. I mean, I just made that up, man. I just made that up. Oh man, that would be. Or if I was an NBA player, or no, I can't. Not an NBA player. If I was a street baller, like you know how they have in America, we have street ball, a street ball league. I don't even know if they still have a street ball league. They probably can't play basketball anymore. You can't be within 6 feet, and you got to be within 6 feet to play basketball. You're not playing really good defense, especially if you're guarding a shooter. You don't want to give him 6 feet, man. You don't want to give him 6 feet. But I'm saying all this to say, if I was a basketball player, my nickname would be Abraham Sinkin. Because, you know, I make it rain. Like 3-pointers, you know. Half the courts I play on don't even have 3-point lines. But we make them up because you got to have the 3-pointer. Oh, I really just can't wait till everything get back to normal. Oh, man. Also, I thought I would have a lot more to talk about. Almost got in a fight with the old lady. It's cool though, man. I didn't hit her. I didn't. Okay, look at me. I didn't. It's just a whole lot going on out there, and I really need to get in my mode. Dude, I have a problem when I get overwhelmed with activity. It's like I'm like, hey, like, I want to be better at scheduling stuff in the sense like scheduling my workout and working on things, because when I have a lot to do, I kind of get like I've kind of procrastinated because I'm like, I have so much to do that I get nervous that I won't get it done. Then I don't even start it. Then I'm working on one thing. I'm like, I'm doing the wrong thing. I talked about this. It's just all the part of the process of being a better person, right? Right? That's all I can do, right? Oh, dude, I did go out to eat in public. Let you have, I don't know who you think I think that I am, but I went out to in public, and it was crazy. It was weird, man. It was like almost like when you go into public now, people don't really trust you as much as they did before. Like, I feel like people will look at me, and I'm saying this, I wonder if everybody feels like this. Am I the only one that feels like when I go in public? Like, I went to a restaurant, and I was like, everybody's looking at me like I'm walking around like a machete in my fucking pants. Like, you could see the outline of it. No, but I was just like, man, it's weird to be out in public and around people. Because we've been in quarantine for going on 3 months. I stopped counting because I was just going to drive myself crazy. It's like, I can't count anymore. I'm running enough. Like, I don't even know how much more I could run. Dude, I could run back to my hometown and back in a month. That's 80 miles, about 80 miles. So back there and back and once back, But I don't know if I can do it in one try. That'd be crazy, dude. Could you imagine that? I would have I'm like, because when I run and if I see car, I don't see a whole lot of cars, but if I do, and I'm like at like 15 miles, that's when I'll veer off and let it like I won't get hit by a car, but I'll I jump into the bumper, get a nice. I can't finish this. I got hit by a car. Cause if you get hit by a car, you don't want to get hit like the middle of the car, like where you get hit and you bounce over the windshield. You want to get like hit like by the bumper on the side, right there where you can you might break the mirror, the rear view, not the rear view, the side mirror off. You might hit that thing a little bit, but you want to try and bounce off in some grass or something. It's strategic. You know what I mean? And you strategically want to get hit by a car on the bumper. Don't get hit by a car in between the headlights, like dead center of the vehicle. Whew, that's gonna be painful. That's gonna be painful. Oh man, speaking of painful, this whole podcast is painful. When are sports coming back on? Is that? I don't even watch sports like that anymore. But dude, I don't even know what to talk about. I can't wait to get the podcast with Cody started. I think it'll bring some material and some content, and then but I'm doing an Instagram video after this about the situation with that company that didn't pick me for the contest, which I am appalled about. You're not gonna pick me. Of course you're not gonna pick me. You didn't pick me. How selfish. But I want to try to challenge myself to bring two different concepts: a relationship and rejection, not getting picked by this company. Also, simultaneously, while talking about relationships, I want to challenge my brain, my thoughts to make it to where I can, this and that and the third. I want to bounce A to B, A to B, A to B, talking about rejection, talking about, and kind of see if I can keep it flowing, talking about A, go to B, talk about A, go to B. And A is rejection and B is rejection from this, but it's all rejection based in a relationship. That's what I'm talking about. And I want to see if I can challenge my brain to make a good video out of the concept of rejection. And just, do you understand doesn't make any sense to you? I'm trying to just align my thoughts to make a good video. That's what I'm trying to do. Challenge myself. Dude, if I could sing. Also, I've been on TikTok. Dude, TikTok is, I'm not going to lie to you, it's not a good time right now because of everything going on in the world. It's really not a good time to be white on there. Because I'm half black, but nobody knows that, of course. Nobody believes me. Why would you? But it's not a good time to be white on there. I'll tell you that because, this it's a whole lot going on in the world. It's just insane, man. It's mind-blowing. Do my headphones look weird? It's just mind-blowing. But TikTok is dope. I think TikTok, I started it in January. I posted like 2 videos. I'm not a fan of TikTok. It's a bunch of kids dancing. And then I went back. I was like, man, I think there's something there. And I went back and I was like, oh, there's some grown folks on here too. And I was like, cool. And I'm not trying to say that as in like I'm trying to talk to people. I'm just saying my content is for grown folks. You know what I mean? The videos I like to do are for grown people. They're not, I don't know anything about kids. I don't have kids. I'm not around kids. What am I going to do? Do videos for kids? No. You can't do that. I'm not going to do dancing videos or singing. I'm going to do my type of videos because I feel like TikTok was made for me. And I'm throwing that out there. I feel like, I see some of these people. You know what I don't like about social media? I'm not trying to say that I'm funny or anything, but I'm trying to say some people just want people to watch them or follow them just because. It's kind of like, hey, where's the surface? Where's this? Like, teach me something. Be funny. Be positive. Be motivational, I guess. But you're just on there just doing, just what? Because I I found out on TikTok, you're gonna have to block a lot of people because if you go to like the For You page, it's just a whole bunch of nonsense on there. It's like this guy's he's just laying in mud. Like, fella, why are you just laying in mud? But also, I mean, to each his own. So somebody out there might like that, which is cool with me. I'm just saying, if you're just on there just being like, hey, follow me, and that's your every video is, hey, follow me. Hey, do something. Do something. Wrap a burrito. That's difficult. Also, I think I haven't wrapped a burrito in a while, but I think I have the format using that. Maybe I'll do a video on how to wrap a burrito while rapping. If I could rap. I just yelled. I'm sorry. But that's it for this week. We're gonna get it out of here. I'm gonna do the other video right after this one. You know how, do whatever you do, but don't let the door hit you on the way out.